Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to talk about Gotham Knights and how it could arguably been received better in under one condition. Now granted I have yet to play Gotham Knights and I really would love to get that game and try out for myself. After losing a shit ton of brain cells watching the CW's Gotham Knights, I got faith that this Gotham Knights is way better than the CW. So let's give this a read, shall we? I might have to this could convince me to get Gotham Knights. And if I do get Gotham Knights, I might have to actually stream it on this channel. Because part of this channel is game stream channel. So you're welcome. I don't know why I'm keep winking. Sorry about that. Anyways, Rocksteady's Batman's Arkham series completely revolutionized the superhero video game genre for good, proving that modern-day comic book games don't need to be just a lazy movie tie-in titles. But with the Arkham series wrapping up back in 2015 with Batman Arkham Knight, DC has been left floating in the wind, failing to deliver another game like it. The most recent and prominent example of these failures is last year's Gotham Knights. Released back in October of last year, Gotham Knights had a great premise on paper, but its execution left a lot to be desired. A co-op action game that put the players in the enormous boots of the Bat family in the wake of Batman's sudden death. Gotham Knights was disappointing for a whole variety of reasons. But there was one feature that, if tweaked, could have completely saved the entire game: the combat. So Gotham Knights would have been received better if it had Arkham combats. Gotham Knights had no shortage of issues: a clumsy plot, some extremely awkward dialogue, a lack of iconic comic book villains, and some messy characterizations of the Bat family all plagued Gotham Knights' narrative. And that's not even mentioning the gameplay itself. Something fans immediately spotted in Gotham Knights' first gameplay trailers were that the game's bizarre transversal options for each playable character. With Red Hood leaping from the air on a magical portal and Nightwing using a hilarious oversized Fortnite-like glider, and these did turn out to be pretty lackluster. In the final product. Gotham Knights also placed an overemphasis on RPG loot system to fill out most of its runtime, which was another point of controversy for the game. But by far, Gotham Knights' most controversial gameplay elements was its combat. In an action-adventure game, particularly one revolving around superheroes, combat plays an integral role in the gameplay. And more often than not, if the game's combat feels satisfying and rewarding, then players can forgive a lot more of the title's other shortcomings. But as it stands, Gotham Knights combat really isn't the satisfying system the gameplay desperately needed it to be. Gotham Knights combat suffered from a whitelist problem, an issue often found in MMOs and RPGs that heavily emphasizes a constant loot grind. While Gotham Knights combat can look very flashy with characters performing daring flips and somersaults over their opponents with ease, it does feel all the satisfying to control. The vast majority of Gotham Knights characters are completely damage sponges, requiring a ridiculous number of strikes to defeat. This can often lead to long stretches of gameplay that see the player pressing the same button over and over again to hit an enemy, with the only response being a flood of constant numbers rising from their health bars, indicating that they're definitely doing damage as opposed to any physical indicators. I mean, since they kind of like brought in the Arkham games, um, to be fair, as beloved as the Arkham first is, which I loved Arkham first. I have played all four Arkham games that came out on the PlayStation. Arkham Origins, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight. There were times when you had to press multiple the same button on a constant to take an enemy out. To be fair, not trying to like deep value the Arkham series, because the Arkham series is a beautiful masterpiece. Sure, it has some shortcomings, but for the most part, like I feel like fans can have better, like more good things to say than negative, if that makes sense. Anyways, in a complete contrast to this, Arkham's Combat, a system that many fans hoped that would be getting within Gotham Knights, Batman Arkham's free-flow combat allows players to zip between opponents easily while dishing out strikes that look and feel exactly as devastating as they look. While the players land a knockout blow in Batman Arkham, it's made immediately evident with the camera slowing down and the enemy animation showing that the strike has just landed, usually send them flying across the arena. Okay, I can give them that. I can give them that. Kind of like poops on part of what I was just said, but I can give them that. Every individual punch in Batman Arkham feels as satisfying as the last, with even the game's spongier Titan enemies still reacting realistically to each hit. If Gotham Knights had just borrowed Arkham's free-flow combat, then it could have easily fixed one of the game's biggest issues, and that could have potentially plastered over a lot of the game's other problems. And Gotham Knights is available on the PC, PS5, the Xbox Series XS. So the combat seemed like, from what I understand, the characters may seem weird at times. The story could have been a tad bit better, which all stories, games, movies, TV shows could have been better. And the combat kind of suffered. It's from my understanding. So if they improved the combat, then it would have been more satisfying for players who have played it so far. Okay. Well, it would have improved the game as a whole for people who had issues with it. Okay, yeah, I can understand that. I mean, I don't fully understand because I haven't played the game yet, but I can understand the logic behind there. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Be kind of one another. I will talk to you, fellow mutants, later.